int, bool, and complex.
That's true. Yeah, that's three of them. What more?
str for string.
Okay. Four of them. Still. What about complex? Which means nobody tried to work out those files, whatever I've shared. And I think I've given a exercise also to you. Like I've tried to do all the type conversion with integers, but I haven't tried that octal hexadecimal. Anybody tried those things, whether they can be converted or not? Nobody tried. Somebody said I worked out everything, right? Nobody worked out. Anyway, just try it. Like as I was mentioned in the first class, if you're not clear with the previous sessions, whatever the upcoming sessions, you will find some difficulties to understand. So I think just three files only I've shared. I hope like you can spend just 30 minutes or 45 minutes. You can work out those things, right? Anyway, right, isn't it? Is that that much hard? And if you have any doubts in the class only, you can ask, right? I don't know why you didn't do that. Okay, and following that, we are going to see tuples. Tuples is one of the array in Python. So those arrays, what is the use of this kind of data structures? Like especially we used to call them as the data structures. There is a difference between the data types and data structures. What it is exactly in the sense data structures. Yeah, here only they are given definitions, right? So it is nothing but it is not a data type, which means we can store those data types into a sequence format, and we have around 5 different types of data structures. Each and every one of them will vary from each other. For example, some of them is mutable, some of them is immutable, some of them is ordered, some of them is unordered, and some of them can perform some different operations, some of them will not support for some different operations. That is the reason we have around built-in 5 data structures. And array, it is not a built-in, but still it is there. We can create an array using NumPy library. So NumPy library, when you're going to use in the sense, whenever you're facing any data science problems such as millions of data and you want to work with um, storing into list and converting it into data spreading area and reading them and working with them in the sense, arrays are way faster than lists. So list we will see in upcoming classes, maybe in the next 5. Built-in, we have tuple, list, set, dictionary, range, these kind of things we have. But array, it's some of the not is it is not a built-in thing. Okay, so sure. First, we are going to see tuples. As I was mentioned, tuple always comes up with a parenthesis, and they are immutable. I think I am I sharing my screen
Oh,
now,
yeah.
right?
Sharing the screen.
Okay. So now I think hope everybody can see my screen. So this is what exactly a tuple. It is a immutable sequence, which is same kind of a variable and a constant kind of relationship. So tuple, what it will do, you can store different types of data, and there also we can split our 2 different data structures. Anyway, in Python, every data structures are heterogeneous. Hetero means you can store different types of data in a single boundary, which means a single sequence or a single data structures. You can say in different way. We have different words to describe it. Anyway, so that's what it is means. What exactly in the sense? Um, you can store, if you can store different types of data as integer or a string or any of them in a single data structure, maybe a tuple or a list or array, whatever it is, that sequence we usually call them as a heterogeneous. data structure which is not allowing to store different data types inside of it. That is, we usually call them as a homogeneous. Okay, and tuple is heterogeneous and it is immutable. Once you declare it is ordered, so the meaning of ordered keyword we will see in the next indexing part. So what is mean order, which is a predefined. Once you declared a sequence, you cannot change them. You cannot change them by using any operations. That's what unordered sequence we used to call them, and immutable sequence we used to call them. Okay, so and you can find length. Length is nothing but okay. So here another one thing you need to know before you are going to do any operations. There are two different types of operations that we can perform with data structures. One is mutable operations, another one is immutable operations. So immutable operations is nothing but like operation or a function keyword or else whatever a method which is not going to affect a flow of a data structure. We used to call them as a immutable sequence because they are nothing to do with the change of order. Just they will take some data or else just they will research on something as a data structure and it will give you some results. So length, it is used to find how much length, how much data is available inside of the data structure, and it will return. So that's what length will do. And you want to like in this way also you can create a tuple. So only one variable you are passing multiple data, it will consider that as a tuple. And you can, or else you can use a constructor called tuple keyword, so that also will create a tuple for you. So these things are all we can perform. And another one is indexing we will see in the text file. So as of now, just these are all the operations that you can perform with tuple. And if I run,
What is the
so
constructor?
constructor is nothing but just a keyword that you can use to create a data structure. That's it. Okay, so here it is
Okay.
heterogeneous. For that reason, you can pass different types of data inside of the tuple and it is supporting. So if it is a homogeneous in the sense, you should have thrown there. Okay, and length 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it is returning length 7. So that is what length operation will do. And type, the same case how you used to find the types of a data, same way you can use the type keyword to find what kind of data structure is that, and it will return what kind of data structure you are dealing with. And anyways, if it is comes up with a parenthesis, that means tuple, or else one variable that holding more than one data, that it will consider it as a tuple, or else you can use the keyword tuple. So all of them is same only. So this is all about the tuple. It is just a basic immutable heterogeneous, and you can do indexing. So indexing, before we are going to see, first of all we have already seen one thing which is called string. It is a data type, but we can also consider it as a data structure because that is also holding a sequence of elements, either the characters or something. But still, in between the quotation, it will have some more elements, right? More than one element we can have. So that is also kind of a data structure, but we usually call them as a data type only. And following that, we have list. So what is the difference between the tuple and list is the sense, first and foremost, it is a mutable data structure. Mutable in the sense you can, once after you declared a list, you can change them using some of the method or functions or keyword, whatever it is. Okay, so we used to call them as methods. Okay, so list always comes up with a square bracket and it is also heterogeneous. Heterogeneous in the sense you can store multiple data inside of a square bracket. So square bracket always stands for list, and you can pass different types of data inside of it. And after that, length, now only we have seen what it will do. It will find how much elements are there inside of the sequence. And here we have two lists. Okay, So even you can use the square bracket simply, or else you can use the list constructor also. Both of them will do the same thing, which is used to create a list. And apart from that, what we can say more, insert. This is some kind of a mutable operation, as I was previously mentioned with the tuple. There are two different types of operations that we can perform on a data structure. Some of them is mutable operations, some of them is immutable operations. So immutable, I think already I explained. Anyway, I'll tell you one more time. What is immutable in the sense it cannot change the flow of already declared sequence, but mutable sequence can change already declared sequence. Okay, so insert one of a mutable sequence, sorry, yeah, mutable operation. So which means it may change your already declared sequence. So here we have already declared 631, and this is nothing but the first value is the position. So always a data structure count starts from 0 whenever it comes to the indexing. So 6 stands for the 0th position, 3 stands for the first position, and 1 stands for the second position. And what I'm trying to do here, I'm just trying to insert the 99, this value, into the first position. That's what this line means. That's what insert means. Okay, so if I run this, and after that if I try to print the b, you will see 6 comma 99 comma 3 comma 1, like that. So that's what insert means. Append, it's something different while comparing with insert. What it will do exactly in the sense, if a sequence is that, this is also one of the mutable sequence, mutable method only. It will also can change the flow of a already declared sequence. So b already holding some of the values, and if I try to do append, it will go and find the last position of this sequence, and it will add this element 2 into that. So 6 99 3 1 comma 8 it will give if I print here. So that's what append will do. And extend, it is kind of same way for append, but it will do little bit more while comparing with append. So append, what it will do, you can add a single element, but extend, you can add an entire sequence. That is what the difference between the append and extend, nothing bit much. So 432 comma 897 it will do. So a dot extend b, in the sense we are trying to merge a into b in the order way. That's what extend will do. And remove, it will not work on based on the position. It will go and find the entire sequence where is this particular first occurrence value is there. It will find out and it will push it out of the sequence. That's what remove will do. Okay, and following that, what do we have? Pop. So pop is something, it is like same as remove, but remove always ask you some data to pass, then only it will remove that. But pop, even if you pass the data, it will find out the data and it will remove it. Okay, and if you didn't pass any data inside of it, any elements inside of it, it will go and find the last element of the sequence and it will push it out. But here if you didn't pass, it will throw you error. So that is the difference between pop and remove. And deletion keyword, so based on the position, if you pass a of 0, what is the value? 4. So if I try to delete, even I can use the remove or else pop, or else even I can use the deletion keyword also, and it will go and find the first position, 0th position element, and it will delete from the sequence. But if you give the entire variable name, it will remove the entire data structure. After that, if you try to call, you will get error because it is not defined, like kind of it will throw error. So it will remove the entire sequence from that. So these things are all we cannot perform with tuple, because that is a immutable sequence. You cannot do anything with that. That is what it is means. Okay, and following that, clear is there. So clear means, I think we haven't seen it, right? So clear, what it will do, it will empty the sequence, whatever the data structures. If it is a immutable, sorry, mutable data structure, in the sense, it will remove the entire sequence which is available inside of the list, and it will leave the empty list, which means if you call after the clear operation, if you call the list, it will give you the empty data structure. So that's what clear will do. And following that, sort. So this also cannot be performed with tuple because it will change the order. So sort, it will give you the ascending order. Reverse, it will reverse this total sequence 9346, like that it will give. So that's what reverse will do. And nested, yeah, you can declare one list inside of another list. Sorry about that. You guys said that right? Fine. Okay. So even tuple also you can declare another one tuple inside of it. That is we usually call them as a nested tuple. And list also you can declare one list inside of another list. So that is also we usually call them as a nested list. How we are supposed to access elements, this we will see after the indexing. If I explain now, you will get confused. So as of now, just try understand you can declare one data structure inside of another data structure. That will also will work. So let's try to find out what and all the operations it may support and it will not support, and what another result properly we will get. Okay, so here you can see I've declared some of the data in between the square bracket and trying to find what type of a data structure is that. It is returning list, right? Clearly you can see that. And length 1 2 3 4 5. So you can see if I find length, it is returning 5. And if I printing a, it is a heterogeneous. That is the reason it is not throwing error at all, and it is returning the result. And following that, using the constructors, you can create a list, and if you try find the type of it, still it will return the list only. And inserting data. So 631 already there. I'm trying to insert data in the first position. You can see it is returning 99. Okay. And following that, append operation. So once after I've performed the append operation, you can see 99.8 has been added into the last position. Right? That's what append will do. I think I'm explaining 2 times anyway. Okay, so here we have two lists, and I'm trying to extend one to one another. So 432897. So you can see 432897. It is giving. Okay, and after that I'm trying to remove the data 9 which is available inside of the sequence. And after performed, if I call the print A, you can see you are not able to see the 9 anymore here. Okay, and following that, pop 3. So I'm passing the 3 and I'm trying to push it out or else remove it from the sequence. After performed, again if I call A, so here, okay, so here it is not removed 3. Why it is not removed 3? Okay, A dot pop 3. What is A holding? So here it is A. Okay, append 8 here, and extension operation here. Okay, so this is the one, and after that removing 9, it has been removed. So this is the case, and after that I'm printing, and I'm popping up from A3 and printing A. Okay, still 3 is here. Okay, so that might be my problem. Okay, so here this 3 actually not the data, it is the position. Okay, so what exactly the position in the sense 4 3 2, which means 0 1 2 3. So 8 stands for the position number 3, which means here you can clearly see that. So after removing the 9, 4 3 2 8 7 is there, and I'm trying to remove the element which is available in the third position. Okay, so let's find out what is available in the third position. 0 1 2 3, and after that I popped out the third element, and again I'm printing it. So you can see the result, 8 has been removed from that sequence clearly. And pop up, if you didn't pass the position, it will go and find out the last element of the sequence and it will remove. So after perform the pop operation, you can see 7 has been removed from that sequence, and I'm getting the rest of the element. And deletion of A of 0, 0 in the sense 0th position, 0th position 4 is there. After deletion A of 0, if I print A, You can see you are not able to see 4 here. And deletion of entire A, and if I enable that, if I print it, so you can see A is not defined because I deleted the entire variable. So that's what it will do. And following that, clear operation, I've declared another one new sequence called A, and after I performed, if it is an immutable sequence, if after I perform the clear, if I print A, what will happen? You can see it is giving empty list. And next again I'm declaring another one sequence. I'm trying to short it out. So as ascending order, sort always do ascending only. So 3, 4, 6, 9. You can see that clearly, right? And reverse 9, 3, 4, 6. You can see that's what reverse will do. Okay. Still anybody having any doubts on list? Everybody slept or something? Did I brag too much? Speak up, guys. Do you have to ask one by one by calling the name each time? Really? To whom I ask? A lot of people says there. Manisha, right? She's there. Okay, speak up. You there?
Yes, yes,
You understood up to this? You already known these things, right? Isn't it?
yes, yes. These are the
Can
methods
you
of,
explain it one more time?
yes, all are the method of list like append, clear, insert,
Okay.
and pop, extend. Insert, like in the insert method, we are giving index, first position is the index and second is the object. If you want to means like we'll give that on that specific index we'll insert that element, and append will enter that element at the last position. In the pop method we have to give the index number, and extend will extend the list. If we are having two list, we can concatenate that two list, will create one list.
Okay, so still anybody having any doubt? Come up and ask. Means we can go for the next one. So okay, so we have seen two data structures. Next one we are going to see indexing. So indexing is nothing but like you can perform on data structures to find the based on position. If you want to find some data, you can use indexing. So that's what we are going to see over here. As I was saying, string also it is a data type, but we can consider it as a data structure as well because it can hold multiple data, right? So here also you can find some kind of indexing operation and slicing operation. Okay, so indexing is nothing but like if you want to fetch the position of a data, you can use the index keyword and it will return the position where exactly that particular data is available inside of the sequence. That's what index keyword will do. Okay, and you can use the index keyword on particular boundary as well. So first a dot index world, in the sense what will happen 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So W starts from the 6. So it will return 6. And index of L in the boundary between 6 to 12, in the sense starting from 6 here till to 12, where exactly this L is available. Maybe 6, 7, 8, ninth position it will return. If you didn't give this boundary, what is the index of L is 0, 1, 2, right? So you can find the index of the particular element which is inside of a boundary as well. Okay, and find also will do the index same, whatever the index keyword will do, find also will do the same. But what is the difference in the sense, if the particular data is not available, find will not throw you error, but index will throw you error. That is the difference between them. If you want, you can check them. So if you pass any data inside of an index, if it is not available, you will get error. Even the data is not available inside of the sequence also, find will not throw you any error. That is the difference between them. And here, another one is we have square bracket. So square bracket, what is the use of it in the sense? Here we are passing the data and finding the position. Here we are passing the position and finding the data. That is the difference between them. So what it is means in the sense, instead of this A sequence, what data is available in the 20th position. Okay, so there are two different types of indexing operation is there. One is positive to negative and another one is negative to positive. So here, right to left is positive indexing. In the same case, left to right is okay. Did I confuse? Yes. So left to right is actually positive indexing, and right to left is actually negative indexing. So 20th in the sense it will count from here and it will go up to 20 and find the data. Minus, if you put negative indexing, it will start count from here. Minus 1 stands for W. So that's what negative indexing. And slicing is kind of creating the substring from a string. That's what we usually call them as a slicing. So if you have a sequence, if you want to make a subsequence, I think everybody know what is a subset and a superset, which kind of things. Subsequence. Subsequence is nothing but like if you have a huge sequence, if you want to create some of the part of it into a different sequence, that's what we usually call them as a subsequence. So here we have a string and I just want to make a substring which is from starting from 4 here until 12 to here. So I just want to make this particular as a different string as a angelus as a substring. So that's what it will do, slicing, which is nothing but like a cropping the data or else fetching required data only. That's what it will do. And here you can see starting and ending position I'm giving, and it will fetch the particular data only. So if you didn't pass the starting position, if you still passed only ending position, in the sense what will happen, it will it will take here default as 0 and it will start from here and it will go till here up to the 12th position. In the same way, conversely, if you pass the first position and if you didn't pass the end position, it will start from here, it will go till end. That's what this means. And negative indexing also you can, negative slicing also you can do. So it will start from -8 and it will go till the -1. Okay, and you can pass the step as well. What this means in the sense, it will take start from 0 and go up to till 20, and it will and it will return again, it will ignore 0, sorry, O and N. Again it will print the space. So like that, it will skip two values and rest of the values it will print. So that's what the step means. Okay, so this is also you can perform with the indexing. Okay, so whatever you are doing with slicing, you can do that with slice operator, but this one is quite unuseful. You can say it's a um, waste of like you have to write multiple lines of code to do this. Like first of all, you need to mention the slice of some data, then you can pass it into the square bracket. Or instead of that, directly you can go in that way. But still, it is there. That is the reason I'm showing this one. So slice 0 in the sense this is the end position starting from 0 until go up to 9. So and if I pass the data into instead of a is my variable and passing that x slice 9, it will start from 0 until 9 it will return. Same goes for, you can apply this operation also in this method. That's it, nothing bit much. And tuple, whatever you can do with these things, you can do that with tuple also. You can do index, you can pass the data and find the index, or else you can pass the position, find the data, or else you can do the slicing as well, negative slicing or positive slicing, whatever it is. And if I run this, so from the starting, did I run? Yeah, fine. So hello world. So world starting on the sixth position, it is returning that one. Okay, and index 6 to 12, where is the LS available starting from 600 till 12 in the sense 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can see in the ninth position LS available, so that is the reason it is returning 9. And index of Z, the data is which is not available. If I still run, so you can see index is obviously throwing error. So but find will not throw the error. Find of is, what is exactly the position number of is it will return. So in the 14th position, not exactly right. Yeah, in the 14th position, I think. Okay, why it is returning 6 for here, 14 for 9 for here, and okay, so print x 6. Okay, print x, it is returning 6. Okay, so that is the reason it is returning 6. Okay, again I'm printed x two times, right? So that is the reason. Okay, so I better comment this one. Okay, now 6 9. Next it is returning 14. 14, which one? Print y, find is. So is is available in the 14th position. So here exactly. So that is the reason it is returning 14 here. And following that z, which is not available inside of this entire sequence, but still it is returning -1. It is not throwing any error. So if the particular data is not founded, it will return -1. That's what find will do. Unlike index, it will throw error. And here we have defined another one string and passing the position 20 and fetching the data in the 20th position. B is there, so that is the reason it is returning 20. And -1, so you can see W here. You can see -1. If I pass, it is returning, it is starting from right to left. Right side first position is W, that is the reason it is returning W. And 4 to 12, so 0, 1, 2, 3. In the fourth position starts with angel S and it is ends with 12th position S. So you can see it is returning the substring only. And if I pass the starting position, sorry, if I pass the ending position, don't passing any starting position, in the sense it will start from 0. So you can see loss, and 12 till 12 angelus it is returning. And if I pass the starting position, didn't pass any ending position, in the sense it will start from there, from here, and it will till go to the end. You can see that covered by snow it is returning here, right? And following that we have negative slicing. So -8 means -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8. So even including the space also you can see that, right? And following that we have given step starting from 0 and okay, so which is, yeah, this one only, right? A only we have passed. Now here, so this string we are finding the steps starting from 0 until to 20 and skip 2 steps. That's what 3 means. 3 minus 1 2. It's always follow that one. So L it is returned, O and missing, D it is returned, and O and missing, space it is returned, one space, and again is missing, again it is returned space, and again it is ignoring th, e it is returned. So like that it will go up to till the 20th position. So that's what skip means. And slice operator will do the same thing. A of 6 in the sense 0 comma 9. So it is starting from 0, it will till go up to 9th position. So is, you can see that. And step, you can see -1, it is starting from -1, 12, it is go in the reverse format. So first D and it is ignoring N and it is returning A, and it is ignoring L and it is returning G, you can see that. So like that it will go in the reverse format. Okay, and same goes for tuple as well. So index position of 2, so where is the 2 available inside of the sequence? 0, 1, 2, 3. Index of 2, the position number is 3, returning 3. and A of 3, 0, 1, 2, 3. What is available in the third position? It is returning 2. You can see clearly. Okay, and minus 4 to minus 1. So minus 4 in the sense of minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. So starting from 5, it will not take the last position. So that is the reason you are getting 5, 8, 2 only here. Okay, and step starting from 0 till 4 and the skipping 1 value. So 4, ignoring 5 and 8 you can see, and last position it will not take. Clearly you can see the 4 and 8 as the results. So now what I can ask, in the sense I've shown you two things, one with the string with the indexing and slicing, another one is tuple with indexing and slicing. Now your job is, we have seen list here, right? So apply all the things what and all I've shown you with indexing and slicing to the list and find out how it is works. That's your assignment kind of things we can take. Okay, so now tell me, anybody having any doubt up to till now? No? Do I have to ask everyone or else? Okay, so to whom I can ask? Okay, so what about Sania? You understood whatever I've shown you till now?
Yes, Google.
Okay. Can you explain it one more time? What is indexing things?
Uh, yes.
Okay.
Actually, I am a bit confused, but I understood what you like showed here. So, uh, should I start? Should I start from starting?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So, indexing. Uh, I can't explain actually.
You can't explain really. So whatever you know, just explain. That's it. There is something that's wrong. I will stop you right
Like,
there.
I understood like slicing and everything. The method you showed, like
Uh,
popping
you
out.
didn't understand index only or something?
Sorry.
Everything or else index you didn't understood. I didn't get it properly.
No, no, I understood everything.
Okay. So
Yes.
you can explain or something.
Uh, how can I explain? Like A, you have here declared as index, like hello world, this is done there. And I can't explain actually. This is my first time in Python.
Okay. So anyone? Okay. Vandana, what about you? Can you explain? Is she talking? You can mute yourself, Sanya. Nobody ready to explain. Okay. So anyway, you have the recorded session.